The technology, what it does is through an ionization process deliver oxygen to the lagoons, and the oxygen is supposed to break up the solids in a much quicker fashion, thereby increasing the capacity of the lagoons, allowing us potentially to do discharges of effluent more than twice a year. So that's the technology. This is an opportunity for us to reduce the potential cost of a lagoon upgrade. All estimates out of an environmental assessment suggest $3.1 million in renovations to the lagoons, which includes the expansion of the lagoons, the inclusion of some mechanical process to stir things up. This technology, is the suggestion, it would replace at least the mechanical part of it, and all accounts suggest that if all goes to plan, there's an excess of $1 million in savings available to us. So I mean, it's costing us a few dollars, $5,000 a month. We have an 11-month trial, but it's certainly well worth it to see if this technology will prove to be part of the solution to our capacity problems.
And how needed is this just in general, and especially considering how the population in this municipality is growing?
Well, I mean, we work under a certificate through the MOE, so they monitor it. So we have to meet all the standards from the Ministry of the Environment. So it's needed from a technical perspective, but it's also needed for growth. You know, earlier we talked about waterfront revitalization and redevelopment in the downtown core, and further development in Callander. All of that is, subject to having the water and sewer necessary to have that expansion.
Do you see this as a greener process for the city as well?
Oh, absolutely. Just the fact that it's solar powered, this technology, means that we don't have to deliver hydro to the area. I think there's some significant hydro reductions or reductions in the cost of hydro for us. It's certainly a green technology.
We are obviously looking for opportunities to evaluate and contribute to sewage lagoon management. We have several applications underway. We had made a contact through the First Nations group, who introduced us to the people in Callander because he was aware of their capacity constraints. And as a consequence, we met with them, introduced our technology, and they were quite enthused about evaluating it to see if it could indeed make the cost reductions that were important to them.
What's the difference of this technology that you bring versus others that are, in other cities and areas?
Well, the basic premise of this whole technology is it creates dissolved oxygen in water, and from there the natural biological system responds to that increased dissolved oxygen by growing aerobic microbes, which in turn consume organic material, and that consumption of organic material and the provision of an aerobic environment, oxygen-rich environment, changes the whole nature of the operation of the lagoon system.
So this isn't just a cost-saving effort, but really towards a green effort to do this.
It's green in the sense that there's lots of municipalities that are converting their lagoon systems to aerobic being oxygen-rich, where the traditional system is anaerobic, oxygen-deficient. And to do that, you have to install huge amounts of compressed air systems and maintenance costs and electrical consumption. This is a very novel technology that actually releases oxygen from within the water itself. And that oxygen then makes the aerobic environment that you try to achieve with other alternative technologies, mostly mechanical systems.